Okay, so this is the lighting dilemma here. I've changed oil this morning on a Subaru and I am just like done with this. I need to do something. I just pulled all of these lights out. This is kind of what I had up there. And then I went to the house garage and I pulled out that, which I think is like a 42 watt mini twist. And I put a bunch of those in. It still wasn't the greatest. I put them in here and I mean, it's good. I don't know. It's just not bright enough, and I'm sick of it. What's the point of having a shop if you can't see what you're doing when you're changing oil? So I think today what I'm gonna do is buy some 4-foot shop lights, and I'm gonna get these mounted up. And it's way past time. This building's been up, I think, 7 years, maybe 8. It's time. All right, so I got the first 3 up here. I got them all evenly spaced. You know, camera here doesn't look like it is, but they are. There, now it does. So I'll have to tie up the cords. I went with a cheap Menards special here. This is what they are. Here you go, American fluorescent. It's just a T8 shop light. I was gonna go with pull chains, and then I guess I forgot about that. So this is what I'm putting up. Yeah, these are like 10 bucks a piece. And then these are the bulbs that I bought. They're Sylvania, Cool White, 32 watt, and then 4100K. So I got 24 bulbs. So we'll see how many lights I get put up here. Not 100% sure where they're all gonna go. I think I'm putting another set over on this side of that outlet, especially above the shop bench here. I'll have to plan that out. So, but I wanted to get a couple up here just to see how they look. So far so good. And then to keep them straight, I forgot to mention this here, I just ran a string line, and that way I could get the eye bolts. All the hardware was included, including the eye bolts, or eye screws, whatever you want to call them. So that was nice that I didn't have to because I ended up buying $8 worth of screws, thinking I need that to attach the chain, and in actuality I won't. So that's nice. There you go, you can kind of see it there. So yeah, on to the next set here. Alright, so I'll show you how I've been putting these together here. So you take this part here, and I've just been sneaking this through, and then you need to kind of crimp the hook down once you get it in there. Alright, there it is. And I'm crimping this pretty well, because otherwise it will come back out, so you actually have to go past a little bit. And then it says the minimum you go is like 3 inches, so I just count up 3 links. And then I open up the 4th link. Take off the extra chain. And then the 3rd link here is the link that I'm going to open up down a little bit so I can hook it in. And I'll show you what I'm hooking it into here in a second. So that looks like that. And then this is what goes up into the ceiling, and you just hook your light into that. So that's what that looks like. And then the next step here is these here need to be kind of like snapped into place like that on each end. And after you got them snapped in, and it's time for some light bulbs. So the way I do it is I just run them down the center, make sure they're all the way down, you just twist them and then they kind of pop in. That's that. So there you go, that's what that looks like. And I'll put it up. And then on the top here, I just pinch those hooks shut so if you accidentally bump the light, it doesn't come flying down or unhook off one of these. I gotta try to pull the cords yet, but that's what that looks like. Alright, so I got most of them up. I had 2 left here, but this is all they had. And I noticed the box was dented and both fixtures were kind of smashed. So and this is the pile that I've put up. I think I got 12 up right now, and I bought 14. I think that's right. Yeah, that's got to be right. And so it's much brighter. Back up here. So what I did was above the shop, or above the workbench here, I put 3, and then I only spaced them 16 inches apart. Is what I kept for space. So I did it like that. I'm not done with the cords. I should wrap them up probably a little bit better. And then this last one gets pretty close to the furnace here. And then the next 3 I spaced out. I went 32 inches in between. Just because if I went 16, I still wouldn't be able to get another 4 in there. And I didn't think there was any reason to have it way tight against the wall, and I didn't want it any closer to the shelf here. So did the same thing with the next 2, kept that same spacing, 32. And then I put this one in between a little bit closer because I figured if you're working on a car, you got the hood popped in here, you want more light. So you can kind of see the spacings off, and I don't know if I like that. I may change it so that these 4 are all the exact same spacing. I'll probably do that because I'm thinking I'm going to sneak one more in here to the right of this outlet about 2 feet off the wall. As you come back, and then I got another one here. And I can't put anything in here because the garage door would hit that. And then I got one up here, and this is the one that's 2 foot off the wall, which I kind of like that. So I'd stick another 2 in there. So one here, one there, but then that's really close to this one. That's why I'm thinking I should respace these. And then the more I looked at it, I'm thinking I got a nice kind of dead spot right here, and I have an open outlet up there, so I could stick one in the same row as this one here and have it really close, so it'd almost be like an 8 foot strip. So that's where it's at. I don't know, there was really no science to it. I didn't do any math or like any planning. I just kind of figured I wanted to get some lights up. This is definitely 1,000 times better than what I had. I just got to figure out if I'm going to do a little different spacing with it. So, and the lights are quiet, which surprised me for a $10 light. Super quiet. They don't make any noise, no buzzing. They don't fuzz my radio either, which is nice. They do fuzz out the FM intercom. So, but yeah, I'll keep you updated on this. But here's where I'm at.